This is a plug flow reactor. It is sometimes called as slug flow, piston flow, or continuous tubular reactor. It consists of a hollow pipe through which reactant introduced at one end and the product is continuously collected on the other end. Fluids in the plug flow reactor usually travels in axial direction. The plug flow reactor is mostly preferred for energy productions because of its steady state operation. In addition, the plug flow reactor does not require any agitation or baffling. When high viscous reactants are used, a high pressure drop is developed, which may be considered as a limiting factor in the usage of this reactor. With this plug flow reactor, we are going to investigate the saponification of ethyl acetate and sodium hydroxide. This is overhead tank with a 20-liter capacity. The first overhead tank is filled with ethyl acetate and the other one is filled with NaOH solution, that is sodium hydroxide. Now the reactor is switched on. Then the ethyl acetate overhead tank was opened with valve provided. Likewise, NaOH solution was opened simultaneously. Then the flow rate was adjusted for ethyl acetate as 5 lph. Then NaOH flow rate also fixed at 5 lph. Now the ethyl acetate solution and the NaOH solution travel through the tube and enters into the hollow tube in the reactor, and the product flow out at the other end. Prior to collection of the product, we have to wait for 5 minutes to achieve steady state. Then the 10 ml of sample is collected and poured into 100 ml conical flask. After that, the flow rate is again adjusted for other value like 7.5 lph for both ethyl acetate and NaOH. Again, we have to wait for another 5 minutes for attaining steady state. Then we have to collect 10 ml of the sample and pour into another 100 ml conical flask. Now the flow rate is again changed for both as an NaOH and ethyl acetate as 10 lph. And likewise, after 5 minutes, the 10 ml of product is collected and poured into another 100 ml of conical flask. Finally, each conical flask is loaded with 10 ml of 0.1 normality of HCl solution and titrated against NaOH. NaOH solution is filled in burette. The product mixture obtained from the reactor is mixed with HCl solution. Then a few drops of phenolphthalein indicator is added slowly. Then the reaction mixture was titrated with NaOH solution until the appearance of pink color. Once the pink color is appeared, the reading is noted from the burette and the calculation was further proceeded.